Hi everyone, my name is Charlotte and we are going to do a spicy core burn workout today. I'm really excited to have you here. This is one of my favorite classes. I love working on my core. The core in the industry is a buzzword. People wanting just more and more core. Well, this is the class for it. We're going to be getting into it. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be challenging. We're definitely going to get warm and it's going to get sweaty. So I hope you're ready for it. But having said all of that, I want you to make sure that you are focusing on yourself. Be mindful what feels good for your body, and also be mindful of any injuries that you have going on. So if you need to modify, if you need to not do a certain pose or exercise, that is completely fine. I just hope that you can stay with us and get to the end of this practice. But I do want you to be mindful and come out of this feeling great and not feeling injured. So please listen to your body. The props that we have for this class, I would highly recommend a yoga block. You may need it for the flow section of this class, and this is just great to have in general if you are practicing yoga on a regular basis. It's always nice to have some yoga blocks handy. So I'm going to keep this at the top of my mat in case I need it. And there is nothing wrong with needing to use a block. We're all at different stages of our practice, so there is nothing wrong with that. So if you need a block, and sometimes I need a block, have it ready, have it at the top of your mat, ready to use. So we're going to start in the center of our mat. Just come and join me here. We're going to have our legs crossed in this nice, easy seat. And before we get into our practice, I really want to spend a moment on getting connected with ourselves, a mindful moment, call it. This is going to connect us to where we are right now. We may have had a really busy day or not, but this is going to get us grounded and set that intention for this practice and for the rest of your day. So I just want you to find a nice comfortable seat here, cross-legged, and just imagine there's a piece of string just pulling you up from the crown of your head, and just start to feel that nice elongation in the back of the spine. And from here, you can start to gently close your eyes, turn that gaze inward, and just start to be mindful of how you're breathing. It's a really good way for us to kind of slow down the mental energy, or maybe some of the thoughts that you have going on as you join this practice. You know, a lot of the things that's going on around you, the to-dos. Just, we're going to take a moment to just be in this present moment. And through our breath, that's going to help us just tune into our bodies. So just become aware of the breath. How are we breathing right now? Shallow, heavy, light, steady. I want you to gently inhale through the nose. And even slower, gentle exhaling out the mouth. Tuning in that sense of calm. And this is a great opportunity to set that intention for this practice. The intention could be an affirmation, it could be a way of feeling, it could be how you want to show up. Take a nice, gentle inhale through the nose. And an exhale out the mouth. Sigh, let it go. Any anxiety, weight, fear, doubt, anything that's just weighing on you right now. You feel the heaviness, the frustration, anything niggling, just inhale that new, fresh energy into the belly. Ribs are expanding. Hold it at the top. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Let that all go. You're here. You're on your mat. Thank you for showing up. And every time we give this time to ourselves, it gives us an opportunity to show up how we actually want to show up in the rest of our life. This is a moment of mindfulness, a moment to feel reconnected with us and our body, our mind. And the more connected we feel to those, the more we can show up as our true self. A less stressed version, a less overwhelmed version. Giving ourselves that time we need to focus on our health and our well-being allows us to show up for everything else. One nice inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. Sip a little bit more air in. And exhale out the mouth. Sigh, let it go. Inhale, take your hands up to your sides. Reach them up as high as you can and have the palms facing in. And we're going to exhale, send the left hand to the right knee, send the right hand behind you. And we're going to twist gently over the shoulder here on the right side. Gentle breathing. Eyes are open or closed, however you feel is best for you. And send that right arm over the body for a nice side body stretch. Opening up the chest, looking up to the sky or the ceiling. If you're looking to modify this, you can send this left hand out behind you. And inhale, send both hands up, palms are facing in. And exhale, send it to the opposite side. And take that left arm to give you that nice side body stretch, opening up the chest, looking up the sky. And inhale, lift both hands up to the ceiling, palms are in. And exhale, send those hands down by your sides. We're just going to quickly rotate around the hips. Just give me 3 of these. And we're going to do opposite side. Anti-clockwise. And now we're going to come into a tabletop position. So your knees are directly under the hip crease here and your wrists are directly under the shoulders. And we're going to start to do some cat-cows. So I want you to inhale, drop the belly, lifting the chest. And exhale, round the back. Cat pose. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, round the back. Continue to do it at your own pace. From here, come back to that neutral tabletop position, sending the left leg back, right arm forward. We're going to just hold this here and really feel like that elongation through the back of the leg and the front arm. Gaze is just in front of the mat. And set it down. We're going to switch to the opposite side, sending the right leg back, left arm forward. Hips are parallel to the ground and the mat. And release, drop it down. Now we're going to send that left leg back, right arm forward. And we're going to inhale as we are extended here and exhale, bring it in for a crunch. Rounding the back with the knee pulled into the chest and the right arm, just crossing that right knee into this right hip and extend it out. We're going to keep going, crunching in and out. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you bring it back in. Keep going. In 5, in 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Lower that right hand on the ground. We're going to open up the knees, have the toes to touch, and send the hips back for our first child's pose. Hands are going to be reaching forward, forehead down to the ground, onto the mat. And just inhale and exhale here. Enough of that. Come back to that tabletop position. And now we're going to do the opposite side. So sending the right leg back, left arm is forward. And we're going to inhale and exhale, bring in. And again, inhale, exhale, keep going. And 1, lower it down. And from here, open up the knees, toes are touching, send the hips back, and relax. Just breathe gently in and out. Come back to tabletop and spin it around. You're going to come onto your back. Just lower gently down onto the ground. And from here, we're going to bring our feet to touch. The bottom of the feet are going to be pressing into each other. And we're going to interlock the fingers behind the head. And we're going to lower our back down to the ground. Inhale here. And exhale up, crunching. 9, 8, 7, elbows wide. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering it down. You bring the feet down to the ground and have the knees touch. Open up your feet as wide as the mat, as wide as the mat, and then have your knees to touch. And just relax here for a moment. Great job, guys. We're starting off strong. We're slowly building into it and building that warmth in the body. And we're going to bring our knees into a 90 degrees angle here, interlock the fingers behind the head. And we're going to lift our gaze up to the right, lifting off the shoulders, off on the mat, and crunching up. We're going to send that left leg forward, hovering just 1 inch above the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Slow bicycles. Keep going. Every time you turn, look at that back elbow for an extra twist. Knees are staying in line with the hip crease. In 10, in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering that head down on the ground. Bring the knees in. Rocking left to right, massaging out the back. Doing absolutely fantastic. From here, we're going to send those left legs to taking our knees to the left and opening up the arms, take our gaze to the right side. Bring the knees to center, inhale, and exhale, taking them to the right side, opening up the arms again, looking over your left side. Back to center. From here, take your knees back to that 90-degree angle, and we're going to have our arms down by our sides, firm on the mat. If you need more stability below the back, have them just here, and that will help you have some more stability as we go into some toe taps here. So you can have your hands like this directly under the lower back, just at the top of the glutes, and you can help yourself in this way as a modification. Otherwise, we're just going to have our hands directly by our sides, bringing those knees up to that 90-degree angle, and we're going to toe tap right and left. Keep going. The further you tap your toe, the more challenging. Check on those ribs, make sure they're not flared, and keep going. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your knees into the chest and rock left and right. From here, send those feet down on the ground. And we're going to bring our hands just behind our head, interlock those fingers, elbows wide. One more set of crunches here. We're going to inhale and exhale up. Keep going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Bring those knees in. Give yourself that nice big hug. And we are going to roll up onto our right side and push up. From here, we're going to come into that tabletop position. We're just going to tuck the toes here, and we're going to lift our knees 1 inch above the mat. Holding it here. Elbows are not locked, have a slight little bend in them. And with your hips, sending them up, and come into your first downward dog. From here, we're going to pedal out the feet left and right. You can bend the right knee and lower the left heel for a nice deeper stretch here. And switch. Coming back to that neutral downward dog. Just make sure your body is extended, check on the form. From here, we're going to inhale, high plank. Stomach is lifted. And send it back to downward dog. From here, inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Lifting the right toes 1 inch above the mat. Hovering it here. Standing up for one-legged downward dog. And high plank. Toes are still lifted. I didn't say you could put the toes down yet. Keep those toes lifted. And one-legged downward dog. And high plank. Toes are still lifted. And back up to one-legged downward dog. And back to high plank. Now you can drop those toes, switching to the opposite side. Core engaged. Downward dog. One-legged downward dog here on the left side. Back to high plank. Left toes are hovering 1 inch above the mat. And one-legged downward dog. And high plank. You're starting to shake. That's completely normal. We are building some serious strength here. And one-legged downward dog. High plank. And lower that left leg down to the ground. Send the hips back. Downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lift the right toes up to the sky. And exhale, look forward, step the right foot between the front hands. Come up high on our hands, on our fingertips, and start to come really light, checking the feet, and start to lift that chest and lift those hands up high. Crescent lunge. The front knee is directly over that ankle, like in alignment with the ankle, not over, but above. Breathing mindfully here. We're going to open up our arms and twist to the right. Holding it here. Come back to crescent. And from here, we are going to go into a warrior three. Hands can come to prayer. Sending the left leg back. If you need to modify or need additional support, this is a good opportunity to have your blocks here. And let that go. Hands come to the front. Standing splits on the left leg. High. And left leg, left foot meets right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back, chaturanga. Lower down. Lifting the chest, upward facing dog. And rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Take a nice mindful breath here. Going to the left side, left toes up. Look forward. Step that left foot in between the front hands gently. And coming up high on those fingertips. Lifting up. High crescent lunge. You are doing great. If you are shaking from all the abdominal work we've been doing, that's completely normal. And we're going to open up to our left side. Twisting here. Coming back to our crescent lunge. From here, you're going to bring your hands to prayer. And we're going to lift up into that warrior three. Right leg is reaching back. Hips are parallel to the ground. Looking forward and finding a still object to focus on can help with balance. Breathing in and out. Slowly and mindfully. And take those hands down the ground for a standing split. And let it go. Right foot meets left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back. Chaturanga. Upward facing. And over the toes, downward facing. We're going to do a few more rounds of that. We're going to flow this time. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, lift, crescent lunge. Opening up to the right, twist. And crescent lunge. Hands to prayer. Warrior three. And bring the hands down for standing split. Left foot meets right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, left foot rise. Look forward and step the left foot in between the front hands, coming up high on his fingertips. Lift up to crescent lunge, opening up the arms to twist to the left side. And back to crescent lunge. Bring those hands to prayer and warrior three. Send those hands down to the ground. Standing split. Have the right foot meet the left foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back, chaturanga. Upward facing and downward facing. We're going to flow like that one more time, both sides. Inhale, right leg up to sky, looking forward. Step the right leg up, coming up high, crescent lunge. Hands to prayer, warrior three. Hands down, standing split. Left foot meets right foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. And chaturanga. Step them back, lower down, lifting up. And downward facing dog. Left foot lift. Step it on through. High crescent lunge. Opening up to your left side. High crescent lunge. And warrior three. And standing splits. Right foot meets left foot. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back. Chaturanga. Body is feeling definitely warm. We are flowing, creating that warmth and that core burn. Inhale, plank. Taking that right knee to the left elbow. Pausing it here for a moment. And sending it back. Left knee to right elbow. And keep marching it out. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your hips back. Downward facing dog. From here, we're going to drop the knees down. Take the knees the width distance of the mat and have the toes to touch. Send the hips back and forehead comes to the mat. Child's pose. Take the hands to the right side for a side body stretch. And take them to the left side. Bringing them back to center. And coming back up to that tabletop position. Knees are directly under the hip crease. Wrists are directly under that shoulder. And from here, we are going to come onto our back and just do some warm down exercises. You might be really happy to hear that. You've worked really hard today, and we are going to feel that goodness after this class as well. So from here, take your feet to the ground, knees are bent here, hands are by your side. We're going to inhale and lift those hips up to the sky for a nice easy bridge. Slowly lowering the hips down. We're going to do 2 more of those. Inhale and lift. And lower down. Inhale, lift those hips to the sky. And lower down. We're going to bring that right knee to the chest and the left leg down. And take that left knee to our left side, opening up the arms. We did this at the beginning. And looking over our right shoulder. Come back to center. Drop the right leg down to the ground. Have the left knee close to the chest. And bring that over to your right side. Arms are out, looking over your left side. Back to center. Drop that left leg down to the ground. Lying here flat. Arms are by your side. I'm going to take a moment here to inhale through the nose. And big exhale out. Sigh, let it go. We worked really hard today. A lot of core focus, really getting into the abdominal area and warming up the body for a strong flow. This is your Shavasana. Take a moment to just be. You can hit pause here and stay here longer. Otherwise, we are going to roll over to our right side and use your left hand to help you up. And come back to the center of the mat like how we started. This nice, easy, cross-legged position. Bring the hands to prayer. And we're going to tuck the chin, bow the head. And I want to say thank you for joining this core bone practice. I want to remind you of your intention that you set. And say thank you for being part of this community. Continue to share your light and your love. Namaste. Thank you so much for everyone for joining this class. I hope that you enjoyed it and you can always come back to it anytime.